Something about reincarnation?
Reincarnation.
Are you sure that's absolutely true?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Oh my God, oh Friday, you'd be a dipshit if you didn't believe it.
The cat's pajamas.
Something about a little boy?
There was a little boy that was 4 years old that said he lived a life in the early 1800s, and he was a little girl. And he can't be around fire.
Okay.
Fire.
And
Fire's with an F, not a TH. Go ahead.
F-I-R-E.
Yeah, but you said fire.
Fire.
Greg, leave your
I
mother
have
alone.
no teeth.
Leave God.
So
Okay.
anyway, this little girl, to save her life, which she couldn't, jumped out of a four-story building. And he said that was him. He was a little girl in a past life. There is a lot of I think I had a past life. I think I lived in royalty in England. Probably a little peasant or a servant, but I cannot get enough of their culture, their plates and stuff. Oh, and their.
Do you know how many people think that you're absolutely crazy for thinking that reincarnation would even exist?
Well,
Why would they think that? They don't have an open mind.
You know what, Gregory? I'm going to tell you something. I don't give a rat's ass what anybody thinks. I know with every inch of my soul, I have lived at least 2 times.
And you gotta have an open mind in this lifetime.
You know what? She's right. If you don't, you don't really believe in Christ or God, or let's say you're
A higher being, maybe.
okay.
I can live with a higher being.
Okay, sweet cheeks. What's the difference?
I have no problem. I have no problem with a God figure or an alien figure, or whatever. I have a hard time with the God.
You can't see him, Roger.
Roger.
That's what Roger would say.
He was not as religious as you think.
I know. That's why I used to ask him.
He only went to church because of Grandma Rose.
Oh no shit! I lived with him for 5 years.
He had morals.
Honey,
He didn't
that has nothing to do with his belief. His belief was never there.
Your son's got morals and he doesn't believe.
Roger just didn't want to go, and I think his biggest problem was that he
was being pushed into it.
Rosalie just pushed and pushed and pushed.
Right.
And the only one that was really mellow and really sweet that would sit like this was Richard.
Who? Oh, Grandpa.
Grandpa. And
you stay out of it.
Elsie.
Grandma Elsie. Great Grandma Elsie.
Well, of course, I remember her. And Raymond.
Right, but I think everybody thinks that my dad was very easygoing, religious person.
Your dad was very easygoing.
He was easygoing to his points.
That's a whole different ballpark. Now you're talking about easygoing, let's have a day, let's go on the beach.
But
now
do you
you're
feel
talking about religion. No.
So you feel he might have been forced into religion?
Oh, absolutely.
Hands down forced into religion.
I met that kid when I was 15 years old. I mean, your father. Excuse me, Mom. I met Roger when I was 15 years old. And Rosalie never liked me in the first place.
She probably thought you were too wild.
I was totally opposite. I was a pansy. I didn't...
Really?
I
picture you as a wild woman.
Oh, no, not until I was 40.
But that doesn't mean Dad was a bad person all the way.
No, your dad was a wonderful, fun person. Go ahead. We had fun, we did things, and we were just kids growing up, got married, we had 2 kids, but when it came to religion, you keep changing it on me. He did not want nothing to do with it at the time he was with me. Now,
do you think he believed in a higher being?
I think in the end he did, but with me, no.
Not alien or God or whatever? As I don't ever think that he might have been an atheist. I don't think he was an atheist. He had to have had some...
He always used to tell me he was an atheist. And I go, why are you an atheist? He says, because I can't see him and I don't know.
Okay, I can
And
live
if
with that.
And if I can't see him and I don't know of him personally, I don't believe in him. Your dad was really strong-willed that way. He didn't want anybody to tell him he could or could not go, but Mother always did. And he knew that. So we went to church every Sunday, sometimes Wednesday.
What? Who goes to church on Wednesday?
Well, Baptists do. And
The beautiful Tanya.
I know. But he just, according to, I think Kathy, or Kat.
Cat.
I think he changed near the end of his life that he started realizing
With
that,
Kathy, because Carol's religious.
yeah, or maybe with her, but with me, never. You know, I've seen little things that he wanted to know, but he did not pray. Just like that. He did not understand. Why can't I see him? Why can't I talk to him? Why don't he, hey, I'm having a heck of a time. Somebody's dying. Fix him.
Because he doesn't exist.
Yes, he does.
Where?
There you go. You don't have the faith. If you don't have the faith in this man,
So I'm going to go to hell?
no. You know what? I'm going to tell you something.
Hell's right
You
here.
two people are his best customers.
I got somebody that'll beg to differ with
Hell's
you.
right here on
Who?
earth.
I got a cousin that thinks I'm probably hell bound.
Hell is
Well, you
hell
just
is not
said
down
that little
there.
buckwheat to me because he's wrong.
Hell is not below China.
Even our own son, who
Hell's
doesn't
on
necessarily
earth.
believe in God, he goes, I'm sorry. This is Jason's quotes. I'm sorry, but I live a good life. I treat people good. I live my life. I pay my bills. I do everything right. But then all of a sudden, you want to let some murderer that's in jail that just takes the time to realize that I'm going to accept Christ into my heart, and now that
And
person's
everything's all
going,
better.
and everything's all good, and this guy's going to heaven, but yet I'm going to hell. Who in the hell do you think you are?
No,
That's
so
our
wrong.
son.
I know. Okay, he's so wrong. He is so sadly wrong. It's just, he cannot, not now or ever, take and opinionate anybody. All he's got to do is worry about him and his life. What happens to people like Hitler, to me, should go to hell. Now that will happen to him when Christ comes back.
Who's Christ?
Jesus Christ, the
Who?
one on the cross.
I thought that was a carpenter.
He was a carpenter,
He's
but
just
he
a
was
man.
different.
He's just a man,
He's
though.
just another man.
Where do you think he came from?
Mary. And Joseph is his father, not the God figure. How is that physically possible?
And we will not-
Because now you
And
Give
we-
it to me straight now.
And
Alien.
Adam and Eve are
Alien.
not the first people.
Hold
They're
on.
Not the first people
Hold
on the earth.
Hold on.
What happened to the monkeys?
Hold on.
How come the monkey
hold
isn't
on.
Christ?
Hold on.
no.
No, the earth and mankind is older than Christ.
Right.
That's a given.
right.
Now I don't care
So
about the.
who created Earth? Who created the waters?
The aliens.
The alien. Oh, fine. Then, as far as I'm concerned, the alien is God.
Oh!
The alien
You
is
hit it
God.
right on the nose.
The alien is God.
Okay. Do you know how many people would probably be calling a psychiatric ward on that?
Then
Do you know
fine.
how many
Well,
people?
I'll kick him right in the ass because I'll stick to my guns because
As long as I have my toes, I'll be happy.
if you look at certain things on the History Channel where they show biblical pictures and there's flying things, different animals.
That's correct.
Okay. Where in God's name do you think they came from? The aliens, the maps, aliens. Aliens gave us.
Don't answer that.
I'm not. It's a bill collector. Aliens. No, it's for this damn hospital bill. Aliens.
Pick it up and hang it up.
They gave us the DNA for certain people like Einstein.
What about the Sumerians? That's
part
a
of
whole
the
nother.
aliens.
That's a whole nother culture of
That's
life.
part of the aliens.
It is. No, she's right on it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very true. And certain Indians have the tribes where
Like the Hopi.
the Hopi. Oh God! If you get a chance to go to the Hopi Nation and talk to those people, it'll blow you away. If you get a chance to go to Sedona and go to the Magic Mountain or the top, it's energy, but that I think is electrical.
And I need to say something.
Okay.
That mountain, I think it's in Wyoming, that flat mountain.
Tabletop. Or yeah.
That's on the movie A Close Encounter and the Dark Sky movie.
Yeah.
I think that has to do.
I think a lot of that might be just wherever they decide. I don't think it.
I think it has to do with. I think aliens may have landed.
Okay, maybe they
For
have.
real. I think they may have landed on top
The
of that mountain.
aliens are here all the time, and every time somebody sees them, the damn fucking military,
That's why they use it. That's why they use it because
they shut you down.
Yeah.
You can't even go near Area 51, or
Right.
they'll come and shoot you down. One guy flew in and they shot him down.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when I watch all these biblical things and I see all these paintings of, like, what is it? I can't think of his name that used to fly in on a carpet. That is something that used to
Fly in
happen.
on a carpet.
Who do you think built the pyramids?
It sure wasn't the Egyptians. They were the slaves.
But they didn't build them.
No, they didn't have the knowledge.
They were so perfectly
A genie.
lined.
Got the first thing that came
And
to my
they didn't
mind
have the
was a lamp.
equipment that we have, and we still can't do it. So people have got to realize that with aliens that they came in so early had the benefits to change everything. You know, I mean, our DNA. They changed.
So in so many words, to throw you completely off the railroad track, would you say Adam and Eve were the first man and woman on the planet?
No way. No way.
Good girl.
No way.
No, she's right. No, they were not the first, and God, if you're going to put that on YouTube or whatever, don't give them my address. The only thing I want you to know that they were not the first, and Adam had 2 wives.
I was told that's absolutely false.
Now, here's
Where'd the other woman come from? If there was only Eve.
that, I really don't know, but I'll
Maybe
tell
it
you
was a
something.
monkey.
She was evil.
Maybe it was a monkey.
No, she wasn't a monkey, but she was very evil. She killed people. She was, in fact, I sent that one time. We were talking about Adam and Eve, and I go, well, Adam had 2 wives. Drew did not say one word against what I just said.
You're talking about my cousin Drew?
No,
I'm not-
Santa Claus.
I'm not sure if he would believe that Adam would have 2 wives. Because if you think about
Adam had 2 wives.
either that or incest was involved. There had to have been incest.
Now, see, you're going into the 20th century talking.
No, think about it. You got one woman, one mother, one husband, and 2 boys.
That's all.
You can't have...
There's so much that we don't know, but I'm going to tell you something right now. It's just we have DNA from aliens. That's why Einstein was gifted with certain DNA.
Didn't Hitler have the knowledge of flotation?
Hitler had what they call charisma. He knew how to talk to his people.
Remember when you bananas?
Yeah.
Right, but something about the alien spaceship and stuff goes back as far as Hitler. Where did I read that crap at?
What?
Teleportation or whatever to where the spaceship could actually hover was around during Hitler time? They got pictures of it.
Honey,
Aliens
have been around for
forever.
2 trillion years.
Before
getting-
Earth was even created.
Oh, she's getting on my boat. I mean, it's just, it's just that people, okay,
People are naive to the fact.
well, no, the ones that
Exactly.
see them aren't. It's just the military.
But a lot of religious people don't believe in them.
Well, that's their problem. It's very sad, but it's very true. You know, I do. I know they're out there. And I would love to have a pickup and just lay there and see one.
So will I.
And I know you'll see one, but you got to know the difference between a satellite, because a satellite goes a little bit different. It's a little, you know, David and I used to lay out there and watch them, but they are out there. Arizona and Mexico and, England is so strong with
sightings.
with the sightings that the people are getting more into it, trying to disgrace the government.
I think you need another cigarette.
It's the banana.
I'm talking to Mother. She's over there gagging.
That's me. You hear?
No, I hear her too.
This banana, it's strong. Sometimes it
So in other words, God could be a higher being.
God is, to me, is a man.
A man? Can't be a woman?
No.
Why not?
Because I feel he created a lot of stuff.
Is this okay? So if he's a man, he has our DNA.
You have his DNA.
Oh, I have his.
Yeah,
So where are the aliens fit in? Who created the aliens?
he did. The aliens created him. Yeah.
Okay, can you say that again?
Bingo.
The aliens created God.
What Mother
and
Cleo says.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
And Jesus had to be a special child that he knew that he was going to lose down the road at 33 years old. And he sent this child on a mission.
Need another cigarette?
No, I
Shut up, Greg.
The point that I'm getting at is, I don't think a lot of people believe that you can mix the figure person of God versus an alien figure.
Excuse me.
You're wrong.
Excuse me. Aliens were here before fucking humans. Plain and simple. Therefore, it was the aliens that created God, if there is, in fact, a God.
There is. And she's so right. God, I love you, Buckwheat. No, it's so true. And you know what? It's so sad. We'll be kept.
So the churches go out of their way to have you not believe that.
Exactly. They don't want you
Big
to
time.
believe
They're
it.
trying to destroy the Catholic religion.
Hello, that's the cat's pajamas. That's what they want. They don't want us to believe in aliens.
Okay, I missed that. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
She's on
Whoever the hell
man.
that is.
No, she's right. No. Let her talk, because you know what? She's totally right. Because when the aliens came in and helped with the Incas in Mexico.
Well, the Sumerians, weren't they a form of alien?
I believe they were.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had the missing DNA.
They put the DNA in each and every individual in Asia, Egypt, America, whatever they needed, they wanted to happen. What do you think happens when okay, I'll give you an example that's really cruel. The plague.
The plague.
Greg?
Who do you think dropped the disease to the mice?
I don't know.
Aliens.
For what? Population control?
Well, that and they didn't want people to discard the belief in Christ. You know, and all that kind of stuff, and it went on, and there was like.
So if you could just get rid of the church and religion, then there would be a lot more people like, say, me, that would understand the God figure a lot better.
Well, to a degree, yeah, but I think in time you will understand that the DNA has changed over thousands and thousands of years. I mean, I know we didn't come from the monkey. I think we come from the Neanderthal man, or what do you call him?
Neanderthal?
Yeah, and it just,
Who was here first, the monkey or what's your
the man. I don't think it was ever the monkey. I really feel that it was
prehistoric men.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then it just
The monkeys
progressed
monkeys
with
came in.
what they call better DNA as it got more and more into time.
Mm-hmm.
So where do the Sumerians come from?
Probably the Nathaniel man, or whatever you call it.
Look, where do you think they came from?
They're not of this earth.
So, if they're not of this earth, then where did they come from?
Do you know how many people don't believe in that?
Why not?
They
You know,
just-
that's really sad. There's millions, there's 8 million or billion or whatever people on this planet that are destroying it. And as it gets worse, you're going to see more disasters. You're going to see more tornadoes, hurricanes, drought. You're going to see more death.
And who do you think's creating these?
And
It's not God.
I know,
It's
yeah,
aliens.
they don't believe, and they have, they don't care. The people on this planet right now figure, oh, I ain't gonna worry about the warming of the planet.
Right.
We don't care. We'll let my great grandkids take care of it.
Right.
You know, and that's sad because they're not. Then it's gonna be too late.
Right.
And then that's when you're going to see what
So-
they call the second coming.
And now, right there, the second coming.
It's
What
gonna
the,
be the aliens.
what the hell is
alone.
that supposed to be?
Lord. Invasion.
What's going to happen is that the second coming of Christ, when he has had enough.
Had enough?
Yeah, the bullshit that's on the earth.
Okay, we have an antichrist. I don't know if he's here right now. I thought it would be Hitler.
It's right there.
But,
I'm married to him. I'm not kidding, guys.
but I
Kidding.
really feel that it's,
It can't be Obama.
Oh, why not?
It can't be.
Why the
He
hell?
doesn't-
the
he
only
doesn't have the
reason I'm
characteristics of it.
swaying against him.
He doesn't have to have the characteristics of it.
Oh, no, no.
No.
No. The Antichrist will come on with you're going to be this, we're going to get you that, you're going to get
Exactly.
insurance.
Oh, like the New World Order. It's going to make everything better.
Hello. Yes.
Antichrist. And
Yes.
do you know down the road you might have to get pricked and have this in your hand?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That to me, and those are the signs. That and your credit card, your zip. Those are the first signs.
To control you.
Yeah, because he's got power. But he's only got 2 more years.
So who is going to be who's going to be the one coming down from space?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ himself?
An alien, in other words. An alien.
He was born from Mary, a virgin, by conception of God.
How is that physically
You see that?
possible?
Because you're supposed to have faith and believing in that.
How does faith even connect to birth?
Excuse me, you cannot get pregnant without having intercourse.
Yeah, you
No,
got to have
yes, you
intercourse.
can.
How?
Alien.
An alien.
Okay,
can
now
get
wait a
out
minute.
of
Now
there.
wait a minute.
Yeah, I guess there was a star or something, and she got pregnant, and she had to believe. It wasn't easy for
Okay,
her
see,
to
I
believe.
knew there was an alien there somewhere.
Oh, well,
That's not
wait, now
who
wait a
Jesus
minute.
Christ
You know, you got an
created.
awful lot of religious folks out there that think that.
I don't give a shit. They're not.
But you're actually saying that Mary may have gotten pregnant by way of an alien to produce Christ
As a normal human being.
as a normal human being.
Yeah.
Do you know how many religious people think you'd be off your rocker right now?
Well,
That's
then
right.
I'm off my rocker. Cleo, we'll have a drink together and I'll
You
pet
damn
her.
too.
Let's cheers.
Cheers, baby kids.
Oh my God. Okay, so okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. We've been having fun here chatting with
But you gotta
Mother
realize-
Cleo.
You gotta
Don't forget
realize-
me.
Oh yeah, and we've been chatting with Joy over here, who's had an awful lot of influence.
That's right. Let's go
You
aliens.
go, girl.
Okay, well, that's going to be enough of that. That was interesting.